I am a 23-year-old software engineer, a YouTuber with 2 channels, and also have a side business. But I still find time to hit the gym, maintain my relationships, play games with the boys, and even party sometimes. That's orange juice, by the way. And I do all that even after scrolling Instagram for 2 hours every single day. Bad habits, I know. And at the end of the video, there will be 2 types of people in the comment. One type will be thanking me for unlocking their superpower, and the other type will be telling me how they have to travel 1 hour from job or to their college. Assignments take a lot of time, they don't get enough sleep. You need to understand there are 2 types of people in this world. When faced with a problem, one type will try to find excuses to give to the world or even give to them. The other type will try to find ways to make things work. If you are making any excuse at any point in this video cannot help you. There is a much bigger problem you need to handle. This video can only help you if you want to succeed no matter what. You know why? Because excuses are not a part of no matter what. This is only for people who don't want to settle for the ordinary in life. Let me tell you a story. When I first joined my SD, the software engineering job, I once met my colleagues and I found that some of them had been working at this company for more than a decade. Now that can only mean 2 things. One, that this company is a good, stable job. And the second is, this could be me. At 40 years of age, this could be my life. Taking my 22 days of vacation an year, asking permission for everything and rotting in my cubicle for 8 hours every day. Now I understand that this could be the dream life for a lot of people, but after a lot of research, I found out something life-changing. But what could I do? Initially I was feeling very lost until I realized we are the protagonist here. And as protagonists, we don't look at problems and mourn over them. We look at problems and make plans to demolish them, to come back stronger. About 6 years back, when I first tried to take my life seriously, I looked a lot into time management, productivity, eating habits, dieting habits, and all of those things, and ended up with one particular conclusion that I really don't need much time. I just suck at using the time that I have. And then what happens? I buy more books on time management, I watch thousands of videos on time management, and after 2-3 years, I could finally nail it down. And that is something that I can do only with pristine time management skills. And today I'm gonna teach that to you. Fire up weekly goal planning page on Notion and write down all the things that I should do, that I could do, and things that I have to do. Now before we go on to allocating our time, we first need to understand how much time we exactly have. 24/7 is 168 hours, and I have exactly minus 50 hours of sleeping, 40 hours of office work, 2 hours of gym, sports or friends, and 20 hours gone in miscellaneous work like eating, traveling, and all of these things. And even after spending 2 hours every day scrolling Instagram, I still have 24 hours in a week. Now with that life-changing information and some tasks to do in our hand, let's make a very clear hit list. This is when I open up Notion calendar and start blocking out the part of the day that will be taken by my job. Now you might have school, college, or a job that takes up most of your day. If you have ever done any type of creative work before, 2 घंटे के काम के बीच में 5 मिनट का एक कॉल भी आता है ना, पूरा फोकस टूट जाता है and the whole thing goes to shit. And you see, it is not just the distractions that is distracting us always. It might even be important work. It might even be office work, some new assignment or something else. That is why we need to work in blocks of time. And that is why instead of spending like 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, club all of them, have one 4-hour or 5-hour chunk, and it will get the same amount of work done. Now this is the most ancient mistake, but I see a lot of people still making it. Like whenever they would get the motivation to change their life, they'll make a plan like, I'll wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, then I'll go for a run, then I'll hit the gym, then I'll study, go to college, then I'll come back and cook dinner, I'll finish my assignments and learn to code, I'll play the guitar a little bit, and I'll also read a book before going to sleep. And you know what happens? That dream never becomes a reality because we overestimate ourselves when we have that motivation. See, motivation is like a boner for your mind, and we don't want to make decisions then, we want to make decisions with post-nut clarity. That was an analogy. Do not overestimate yourself in the midst of motivation, because we are all imperfect human beings living imperfect lives. Things happen. Some days we just don't feel like working. Some days maybe you'll fall sick, God forbid, but maybe you will. Some days you might have to spend a little more time at the office. Some days you will have a birthday party that you cannot really avoid, and all of these things come up. That is why buffer time or breathing room is something that you really need to plan out. I'm not saying कि exactly plan कर लो कि इस दिन शाम को मैं जाऊँगा party करने. That is good if you can. But sometimes things are unforeseen. तो पहले से plan नहीं कर सकते. That is why you will see 2-3 ऐसे 3-4 घंटे के blocks that will be in my calendar which are set buffer time. A weekend pe generally college, school, jobs, everything is closed. So these 2 days leaves you with two choices. One, either you can use the weekend to escape your reality, or you can choose the weekend to change your reality. And I have been choosing the second option for more than 5 years now. And if you are someone who want more from life, you need to ace your weekends as much as you can, because these are your biggest opportunity, because everyone else is out there sleeping, partying, watching movies or doing something else, while only a few people are actually capitalizing on the weekends. Just like me, I am shooting this video on a Sunday when I could be out drinking. That is the whole point, right? Now we are going to talk about the most important choice that you need to make in order to succeed in life. Think about what is the one common thing among all the successful people you know, be them on the internet or be in your life. What is the one common thing? If you are having difficulty coming up with something, let me tell you, they either get up early to get their shit done or they stay up late to get their shit done, and there is no third option. But you can also do that. First, you need to understand which one works for you, and the only way, unfortunately, to find that out is through experimentation. So essentially, for the next 2 weeks, you have to try it out. For 1 week, try waking up early and getting shit done. For 1 week, try staying up late and getting the work done. Now, of course, some people have to leave for office at like 7:30 in the morning, so staying up late doesn't make sense for you. Maybe waking up early will do. But the point is to not make excuses. The point is to make things work. See, I know the 99% of people that are watching this video right now are not going to do shit about what they learned from this video. But if you are in that 1% who are daring to take the challenge, let me tell you, it will change your perspective towards time, towards work, and if you put in enough months of hard work into this, it might even change your life. I have been managing both sides of life for 4 to 5 years now. And I have done it with college. I have proved that I can do it with a full-time job as well. But why am I still quitting this job? It is not because I am not able to handle things. It is because I am really impressed with the things that I could do with only working late nights and weekends, and I am hungry to find out what I can do if I give my whole day to it. What if I could give 24/7, 365 into this one thing? How big could I make it? And you know what? Quitting a software engineer job which is well paid in a good company for making videos on the internet is very dumb. Is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. That is what everyone said to me. And I sort of agree. It is quite dumb in my opinion as well. But the point is, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do after I quit my job. What I'll do with YouTube, what I'll do with Instagram, what I'll do with the agency, I'm not sure. But I know two things. One is that it is going to be one hell of a ride. And second is that you are coming with me. I'm not giving you an option. It is a threat. Click the subscribe button right now. It is a threat. Remember, it is a threat. It is not a request. Click the subscribe button right now so you can come watch me in every single video, and you can follow along, and we can all take each other along on this fucking journey to the top. Okay? That is the plan, and I hope you're onboarded with it. And if subscribing is not like hitting it for you, you want to support this journey even more, you can find another join button just beside the subscribe button, and you can become a prestigious OG member of this community. You'll also get a visible members badge along with members only emojis, so you can flex on those normies in the comments below. But in all seriousness, if you don't want to do that, absolutely fine. You can still support me in this journey by liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and all of this good stuff. You know everything that I'm going to say. After the comments in the last video, we all know one thing. Old Sanko is back, and what better way to celebrate the revival of Old Sanko than a sponsorship from Notion? Because Notion sponsorship is probably the OGest thing that Old Sanko used to do. And now that this guy is gone. Last video, Old Sanko is coming back, baby. That's it. Love you guys.